my channel. I hope that you're all doing very well today. Apologies if you hear a little bit of construction noise during this video. My street is currently under construction, but no need to worry. I'm gonna try and edit around it as much as I can, but if you do hear it, please be patient. So today, like I said, welcome back to the channel. And so for this week's video, grab a cup of coffee, tea, your favorite beverage, get comfortable, and let's spend some time together. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about self-care and what it actually means. I feel like social media has turned self-care into something that is all about buying expensive skincare, taking bubble baths, and treating yourself to a complete shopping spree. And while those things can absolutely be enjoyable and a certain part of self-care, I don't think that they tell the entire full story. To me, self-care is about creating a life that is supportive for you. It's all about taking care of yourself in ways that can help you feel healthier, happier, calmer, and more at peace. Sometimes that looks like resting, other times that looks like doing things that you've been avoiding and putting off because you know that they will make your future self happier. And that is why I wanted to create what I'm calling a self-care week reset. This idea is very simple. For 7 whole days, you will focus on one area of your well-being each and every day. Instead of trying to change your entire life overnight, you're giving one part of yourself your full day's attention. The best part is that you don't have to do this perfectly. You don't have to spend hours a day or buy anything new. These are simple habits and intentional choices that can help you reconnect with yourself. So let's walk through the week together. Day 1, physical self-care. Let's start with our physical health because our bodies carry us through every single day. When I say physical self-care, I'm not talking about trying to lose weight or achieve some unrealistic version of perfection. I'm talking about taking care of your body because it deserves kindness and respect. Ask yourself, what would make my body feel more supportive today? Maybe your body needs more movement. Maybe it needs some more rest. Maybe it needs more water. Maybe it just needs you to stop criticizing it for 5 minutes. Here are some ideas for your physical self-care day. Drink at least half your body weight in ounces of water. Eat 3 balanced meals with protein, healthy fats, and fruits and vegetables. Go for a 30-minute walk. Bonus points if it's outside in the sun. Lift weights or do a workout that you genuinely enjoy. Stretch for 10 to 15 minutes. Take an everything shower. Moisturize your skin. Wash your hair. Get outside for some fresh air. Wear clothes that make you feel comfortable and confident. Go to bed earlier than usual. Schedule any appointments that you've been putting off, like the dentist, the doctor, your annual eye exam, or simply getting your hair done. Remember, your body isn't a project that needs fixing. It is your home, and taking care of it is one of the greatest acts of self-love. Day 2, mental self-care. Our minds work constantly. We're thinking about work and school and family and responsibilities, social media, notifications, bills, goals, and every single thing in between. No wonder so many of us feel like we are mentally exhausted 24/7, 7 days a week, 365. Mental self-care is about creating space for your mind to breathe. One of my favorite questions to ask myself is, what is taking up space in my mind right now? Sometimes the answer is a long to-do list. Other times it's anxiety. Other times it's something that someone said 3 weeks ago that's still bothering you. Sometimes it's simply information overload. Here are some things that you can do during your mental self-care day. Journal everything that's been on your mind. Write a brain dump without worrying about your grammar or organization of the page. Read a chapter of a book. Listen to a podcast that inspires you. Learn something new. Declutter your workspace. Clean off your desk. Organize your computer files. Turn off social media for an entire day. Practice deep breathing. Sit outside without your phone. Mental self-care is not about never feeling stressed. It's about giving yourself the tools to manage stress in a healthier way. Day 3, emotional self-care. I think that emotional self-care is one of the hardest types because it asks us to slow down and to be actually honest with ourselves. So often we push our feelings aside because we have things to do. We tell ourselves that we'll deal with it later, and later never comes. And those emotions don't disappear because we simply ignore them. It's like when you hit snooze on an alarm, but that alarm keeps going off. Snooze only turns off that alarm for 10 minutes. So today's focus is about simply checking in. Ask yourself, how am I actually feeling today? Not the answer that you would give somebody at work, not the answer that you'd post online, but the real answer. If you're happy, celebrate that. If you're overwhelmed, you need to acknowledge it. If you're grieving, you need to give yourself grace. If you're angry, explore why. Some of the ideas for Emotional Self-Care Day include journaling your thoughts, writing yourself a compassionate letter, practicing gratitude, crying if you need to, watching your favorite comfort movie or show, listening to music that matches your mood, talking to someone that you trust, practicing self-forgiveness, saying positive affirmations out loud. And some of the journal prompts that you can use for this day are, what emotions have I been avoiding? What do I need more of in my life? What can I let go of today? What am I proud of today or this week? Your emotions aren't something that you should fight against. They're something for you to understand. Day 4, spiritual self-care. Now, let's talk about the spiritual self-care side of this. This is probably the most personal category because it looks different for every single person. For some people, it's prayer. For others, it's meditation. For some, it's spending time in nature. For others, it's practicing gratitude, mindfulness, or connecting with their personal spiritual beliefs. The goal isn't to follow somebody else's path. It's to spend intentional time connecting with something bigger than yourself. Ideas for your spiritual self-care day. Spend time in nature. Watch the sunrise or sunset. Meditate for 10 to 20 minutes. Pray. Pull tarot or oracle cards if that is a part of your practice. Journal about your intentions. Read a spiritual book. Light a candle and reflect. Practice gratitude by writing down 10 things that you're thankful for. And create a peaceful evening ritual without distractions. Sometimes the most spiritual thing that we can do for ourselves is to simply slow down, to notice the beauty that is already around us in the world. Day 5, financial self-care. This might not sound exciting, but honestly, I think financial self-care can bring so much peace to so many people. Money stress affects almost every single part of our lives. Taking just 30 minutes to organize your finances can help you feel more in control and more prepared for the future. Some ideas include creating or reviewing your monthly budget, looking at your bank account without judgment, setting a savings goal for the month or for the year, transfer even a small amount into savings, cancel subscriptions that you no longer use, review your monthly spending, organize financial paperwork, plan meals to reduce food waste or excessive spending on takeout and meal delivery services. Create a debt payoff plan if that's one of your goals. Start saving for something meaningful. Financial self-care isn't about becoming rich overnight. It's about building habits that will reduce stress and create freedom over time. Day 6, social self-care. We all need connections. Humans are social beings, but healthy relationships look different for everybody. Some people recharge by spending time with others. Some recharge by spending quiet time alone, and both are okay. The important thing is surrounding yourself with people and experiences that leave you feeling supported instead of drained. Here are some ideas for that. First, call a family member. Meet a friend for coffee. Have dinner with somebody that you love. Send someone a thoughtful message. Write a thank you card. Volunteer. Join a club or community. Attend a local event. plan a solo date. Visit a bookstore or cafe all by yourself. Social self-care also means setting boundaries. It's okay to say no, and it is okay to protect your peace. Creative self-care. We've reached the final day, and honestly, this might be my favorite. Creative self-care is all about making something simply because it makes you happy. Not because it's productive, not because it will make money, not because anyone else has to see it, but because creating is good for your soul. Some ideas are crocheting, knitting, sewing, baking, painting, drawing, coloring, writing a story, journaling creatively, taking photographs, building a puzzle, trying diamond painting, decorating your new planner, learning a new craft, working in your garden, rearranging a cozy corner of your room. Creativity reminds us that life isn't just about checking things off that to-do list. Sometimes it's enough to simply enjoy making something with your hands. Conclusion. If there's one thing that I hope you take away from this video, it's that self-care does not have to be expensive, complicated, or Instagram worthy. Real self-care often looks like drinking enough water, getting enough sleep, calling someone you love, checking on your bank account, spending time outside, or finally giving yourself permission to rest. Little choices repeated over time can completely change how you feel. I hope this 7-day reset inspires you to slow down, reconnect with yourself, and remember that you deserve care. Not because you've earned it, but because you're simply human. If you decided to try this self-care weekly reset, I would love to hear your experience. Let me know in the comments down below which day you're most excited for, or which type of self-care that you've been neglecting lately. Well, so that we can keep each other accountable. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more cozy wellness, slow living, self-improvement, and intentional lifestyle content. Thank you so much for spending this part of your day with me, and I hope that you're leaving this video feeling inspired to take care of yourself in small, meaningful ways. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!